It's bound to happen occasionally.
YouTube. Today we're going to break down the ball band 3-4 book here. It's happened to the plays. We'll talk a little bit about the 3-4. We have not talked about what could 2-4 to Abel's year, I think, this year. At least it was I don't think there's any for Missouri. So, it's kind of 2-4. Kind of a great play as well. Really cool plays from is the coach.
From their own 24-yard line. First down. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Brad, not only did they give up a sack here, but their quarterback just got hit and hit hard. If I'm an offensive coordinator, or especially an offensive line coach, I'm getting a hold of my offensive line, making sure these guys are on the same page, and they've got to take more pride in taking care of their quarterback than that play right there.
From their own 16-yard line. Second down. Drilled at the 8. From their own 8-yard line. Third down. Pulls it in, and he could score. And he finally steps out at the 42-yard line.
Huge play for both the quarterback and receiver. But it all starts with the big fellas up front who provided the time to get the quarterback a chance to throw.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. And he tackles him hard at the 34-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 9.
We've got 2nd and long. Ball on the 34. We've played 1 quarter. Still no score. Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play.
Check three.
Under pressure. And he just gets rid of it.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
3rd and long here, and they hope to convert another one and keep this drive going. Bring him down for a sack on the play.
Loss of 8 yards on the play.
That's just the beginning part of the video. I wanted to show you guys some stuff we can do. Now let's get into the actual stuff. So the nickel 3-5 is what I really wanted to show you. I'm actually going to get a first.
4th and long here after the sack. This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation. Got it to the senior. And he's out of bounds at the 44. And this is the 8th play of the drive. And they got him. The pressure got to him that time.
Now they brought the heat here, and the linebacker was able to spring free for a big play.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. They bring him down.
I think the quarterback here, even though he came up with a sack and he's on his back, he's also guilty here of not getting a better pre-snap read. You know, a lot of quarterbacks will get caught up in their size and their arm strength and how they throw the football. But the really good quarterbacks bring the intangibles to the table, and that means recognizing a blitz and affecting the offensive line and making the right call to adjust the protection. That time, he didn't do that.
And he'll be sacked again. Alabama is going to use their first time out of the half here. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Well, I'm not sure I really agree with this call to go for it, but that's why I'm not coaching, folks. Another sack by the defense. They'll turn the ball over on down.
Questionable play calling there by the coaching staff. It's way too early in the game to be going for it on 4th down. I would have punted the ball in that situation.
In hindsight, I got to think this coach is going to understand that that call just didn't make too much sense. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. They'll make the sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. They get to the quarterback, and now the ball is loose. Tackle made right around the 38-yard line.
Good thing they got the ball back. That fumble could have really cost them.
Alabama will take their 2nd time out of the half. Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long. Down goes the quarterback 2nd time in a row. Virginia Tech will take their 1st time out of the half. The sack makes this a 4th and very long.
This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball.
And the quarterback gets sacked again. I wonder why they went for it there.
Me too. It's still early in the game to have to gamble like that. You have to question the play calling there that puts a lot of pressure now on their defense.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. He's wrapped up for the sack. Alabama's out of timeout.
Perfect time to call the blitz. He took a bit of a chance, but it paid off by the linebacker being able to get through there, shoot the gap, and get to the quarterback.
From their own 46-yard line. 2nd down. He's under pressure, and he's sacked. Virginia Tech is going to have to use their 2nd time out of the half. Third and long now after the sack. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. They bring him down again. We played a half of football. No score here.
Stuff that you could possibly be working on with a week of 2-4-5 defense. Coming up, guys, we're going to be having a full Texas A&M offensive scheme put out for you guys. We're going to talk a little about why their playbook was like one of the most effective, at least in the game so far. So we're going to get to that later on. But for right now, we appreciate you guys checking out the nickel video. We'll see you guys next time.